Oh yes, I'm assuming you have your 30,000 there, or you're about to have your 30,000, or you had 30,000 and you did nothing. So get to see what you missed. And once you get another 30,000, don't waste it. This is what it can do for you in Kenya. You can actually invest in this business. So what I'm about to say, it's a very crazy and explode good, important, and lucrative business that you can start with your only 30,000. That's around that $300, all right? Let's get into it. Just like I said, these business ideas are very crazy, different, and unique. All right, it's all about trying getting yourself out there. Remember what I always say when it comes to investment: you need to look crazy. All right, that is the only way you can make money. So, business number one: cooking. Ever thought of cooking for people and make money out of it? And people ask, how can you make money out of cooking for people? All right. Sometimes I see a lot of very nice ladies out there who are pleasantly disposed, but they don't utilize their smartness. All right. They have the ability to have a very nice carved ass and tend to confuse guys out there. Why can't you confuse them and make something out of them? I'm not saying you sell your body, but what I'm saying is that you can cook for them. All right. What do I mean by that point is that you find majority of these guys who are not married, they don't want to cook. All right. It's so boring. All right. Also, I don't love cooking. All right. You can approach these people and tell them, hey, remember, you know what, guys, like I offer cooking services. And you know what? I'm very good at cooking. I can prepare this, that, and the other. All right. So tell them why they should let you, even if it means like you cooking for them while they're in the house, you can actually do that. Okay, you can do that. All right. If you know some people, okay, nowadays we know we have a lot of people who are not good, they are very naive and they get in and then they steal or something of sort. Convince them how you can do it even if it's their presence. And that one can be very helpful as far as that business is concerned. You can get yourself into, if you're these guys who do the nightlife clubs, you can approach these singles. Majority of those people you find them wakijirusha huko kwa night club, majority of them tend to be single and they are very lazy at cooking. So you can approach them and tell them, you know what, guys, as far as you are having fun right now, I've got a hustle. And they ask you what kind of a hustle. Tell them I do prepare food, and by the way, I'm a very nice cook. All right, I can cook and prepare a very nice meal. Maybe you can give me a visit, or rather, permit to come to your house and prepare for you and get to see exactly what I mean by this point. All right, so you can approach them, and this idea can be very fit in an area where you find that there is a large number of population of these people who are, maybe we can talk of university or something of sort, on an area like cosmopolitan place, or where you have a lot of number of people. So approach them, tell them what exactly you can do and the services you offer, and trying to be nice. And remember, make sure that you're very smart. Think before they think, because they can tend to take advantage of you. Make sure that you respect yourself, and if it's possible, beat the two of you, and that way I'm pretty sure advantage you cannot be taken advantage of as far as the business is concerned. Business number two is all about daycare. I know this is not a new business. You've heard it, you've seen it, people doing it, you've even aware of certain daycares or something of sort. It's a very simple business that you just need to have your house. All right. You don't need to have another house out there. Maybe if the business grows, that's the time you can realize you're having another house. But you can actually utilize the small house that you're having in the house, all right? Or rather, the small room that you're having in the house can be your conventional bedroom, or rather not bedroom, but rather a sitting room, right? So all you need to do is just buy some few toys. All right, if you don't have a nice TV, you can just grab yourself a nice TV that 2 inch goes for around 13, 14,000 around there, and you are good to go. Right? You can approach the neighbors. You can approach. By the way, when I talk about the daycare schools, where you can be able to get these clients, you go to salons and the beauty shops where people tend to associate more with women businesses or something of sort. These are the people knows exactly who has a kid, who doesn't have a kid. You cannot go to Mjengo and approach those guys and ask them nani ako na mtoto ama nani hana. So you can get yourself lost. But once you approach up an area where it's composed of people who knows exactly where you can get a kid or kids, that is good to go. All right, you can just use your conventional house and everything will be all right. You can just charge as little as 100 bob to 150 to 200, depends on the area that you come from and the type of a kid you handling. Maybe as like as small the kid is, maybe you can tend to charge a lot because that kid really needs a lot of attention. But also don't overcharge them, because understand that we are having a very technical time as far as the economy is concerned. Thank you. Number two, or number three, this is what we call the daycare for the old. People are like, what? What do you mean daycare for the old? Yeah. Remember, in our country, people are not even exploring that area. It's a very lucrative area. People are not even aware that that area exists. Remember one thing, we only, consider who is young, but we tend to forget who is old. The old ones also need to be taken care of. Remember, some people live with their parents at their homes or even in towns, or even some old people, they are in their ushago doing the farming or something of sort. So these people need care. They need to be taken care of and need to be consolidated in a certain place. I don't want to say the concentration camps, but they need to be together somewhere knitting. You can give them the knitting classes or something of sort, because once you become old, we all know that you tend to kind of have kiddish kind of the reasoning or something of sort. But when you put together these people, they can actually have a very fantastic moment. These people are back there in the villages. We assume because they are old by default, they are farmers. These people are not farmers. They can do great things as far as your pocket is concerned. You can live with them and actually contact their kids and ask them if you can live with their old ones, and at least they give you something a little like 100 bob or 150 shillings. Remember, these are grown up people, so you really don't need that attention to them. Just feed them, yeah, just kind of give them stories and give them the knitting classes. And I'm telling you, you can reap a lot from these people. Let's go to business number 4. Remember, don't always despise what you call the grocery store or convenience store, depends on where you come from. It's a very nice thing, all right? But on this grocery, I know, don't make it look like it's a conventional one, the one that we are used to. Do it differently. What do I mean? Like, for instance, you can sell your fruits, you can sell your vegetables, you can sell your, you know anything as far as the grocery store is concerned, all right? But again, maybe let's say you're preparing your you can boil your beans, you can do your githeri. Those from Kenya knows exactly what is githeri. You can also do the chapatis, all right? But when it comes to chapati, you can offer two options, all right? You can have the baked or the cooked chapatis or the fried ones. I don't know the name exactly. But you can offer what we call the prepared one. You prepare the dough, you spread the whatever, and then you cover them somewhere. So someone may decide not for you to cook for them, but at least you can just buy the already prepared dough and rolled and everything. You flatten the bread or something of sort. So once they grab it from you, they just take it back to their home, just do the oiling, the frying, and then there is, or rather, it's done. That is exactly what I mean. It can be very, very lucrative. I saw someone doing this business somewhere online, and she was sharing the information and saying that she was making a lot of money out of it. Okay, so it's a very good thing if you can dish yourself into it and try to explore and exactly what you can be able to do. Also, when it comes to groceries, that try to do your things differently. Rather than waiting your customers to come and grab things from you, you can actually get out of the place. Maybe you can have two of you, the one who live at the center where guys you offer the services, and go back to where people actually live and ask them if you can deliver them. Remember, it's all about being crazy. It's all about being competitive out there, doing different from what other people are doing. All right, don't just look at me too thing. I hate this kind of, we call them me too business. Yeah, you just want to look like other people or something of sort. So try to be outgoing, get out of the place, get the customers and tell them, hey guys, do you wanna take like you had those plans? Yeah or yes or no. If you had, Ben, I can deliver it to you rather than you getting out of the place and go grabbing it. All right, that is exactly what you can do, and at least you look differently. Today I've shared those 4 businesses that you can start or do it with only 30,000, and I feel the next video I'm doing, I'm gonna do a part 2 of this one and try to explore more of businesses that you can actually establish or start with your 30,000 Kenyan shillings. And I'm so glad that you've been with me all this long in this video. And I'm gonna say thank you, guys. I wanna pause for a little and a little bit and say, guys, thank you for always being with me. I've seen a tremendous love as far as the channel is concerned. So I ask you kindly, subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and also comment down below and tell me exactly what do you think that 1000 can actually do. Share with me so that we can help each other and we move forward this dream of financial freedom. My name is Joseph, and I'm always here to talk about money as far as your pocket is concerned. And see you in the next one.